How many times have you heard your family and your friends tell you, no, that don't sound like a good idea. You shouldn't start that type of business. Why you want to do that? You want to be a content creator? You want to be a YouTuber? You want to post content? Like, are you going to make money from that? If that's you today, I want to help you to understand that you got to stop listening to other people when you get ready to start a business. If God has given you a vision, if he has instructed you to start a business, and you continue to try to run that play by other people who was not included in that vision, then I need you to understand that you have to be okay with being in a season of isolation. One thing about it is your friends, your family, your spouse, nobody can tell you to do something that God has already ordained. If you continue to see the vision, if you continue to think about it, if you continue to say, this is for me, and you continue to not do it, then that means that you are being disobedient to God. That means that you are hindering your own prayers. How many times have you prayed and you've asked God to financially help you? How many times have you prayed and asked God to free you from that 9-to-5 job? How many times had you continued to ask your family and your friends for permission to start a business that they know absolutely nothing about? The problem with a lot of people is they continue to ask their family and friends, people who have no business, trying to give advice about business when they are still 9-to-5 workers. Now, no shade to 9-to-5 workers, because some 9-to-5 workers are brilliant. But what I'm saying is, when you are trying to go places that your family and your friends, your spouse, or whoever has never been, you cannot receive information from them. You cannot receive advice from them. You cannot ask them about your future that God has already ordained for you. The problem is, you pray about things and you ask God for direction, but when he tells you to move, you get stuck. When he show you the way, you act as if your lenses are being blurred. You feel like you need to know everything, the whole blueprint. You need to know the whole layout before you even make a conscious decision to even follow the play. And the thing about it is, that is not how faith works. When you pray and you ask God to help you to start a business, you have to be willing to take chances. You have to be willing to step out on faith, knowing that he is guiding you and directing you. If he has given you a vision, the Bible tells us that the vision is for an appointed time. So that means that the opportunities will begin to open doors for you. Your gifts, they will literally make room for you. So you have to walk in the room as if you were called to that room, because the honest truth is, you were. But you have to remove those distractions, because one thing about the devil is, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And the thing people don't understand is, it's always the people closest to us that he will use to distract you from your mission. You continue to ask your spouse, you continue to ask your family, you continue to ask your friends, because you just need a little validation. But can I be honest with you and tell you, the only validation you need is to trust and believe that God is going to lead you and direct you on this assignment. What I can tell you guys from experience is, when you are obedient to what God has called you to, he will literally give you step by step of what to do. He will make sure that you still receive everything that you need, and that you will go lacking with nothing. I quit my job in 2017 because God called me to quit my job. When I quit, I had no savings. I didn't know what I was being called to do. I didn't even have entrepreneurship on my mind at the time. But when I tell you guys that I still quit that job and I was obedient, even when my family did not believe in it, even when they doubted it, even when they told me I was crazy, I still trusted God, and I quit on faith, knowing that he was going to be my provider, knowing that he was going to lead me and show me the way. And you guys, when I quit, I had an overflow of people wanting me to start doing their hair. Like, I always had a passion for hair as a little girl. And when I tell you, like, even though I always had a job, even sometimes 2 jobs, I still did hair here and there on the side, but I never had a vision of starting a hair salon. I never had a vision of stepping out on faith and being an entrepreneur. All I knew was God told me to quit my job, and I quit. And because I quit, he was able to use my gifts that he had given me in order for me to start making money. So that alone, you guys, like, it opened my mindset up to a whole nother level, and it helped me to realize when you are on the path that God has called you to, it's gonna feel lonely. It's gonna feel like it's just you by yourself. But the thing about it is, it's always you and God. Even if you are married, God does not give your spouse the same vision that he gives you. Each of you will still have your own vision, but he will still bring it together in unity. So a lot of people get that confused. They feel like just because they're married, that their spouse is supposed to back them up 100%. Yes, your spouse is still supposed to support you, but that does not mean that they will understand the vision that God has given to you. So you have to be okay with being in isolation with just you and God, and trusting that he is going to supply your every need. So when God calls you to business, when he tells you to do something, take that leap of faith, you guys. I promise you, it is so worth it, and it is so rewarding. And a lot of people, when they take the leap, you know, a lot of times they begin to worry. A lot of times they get fearful, and it's very human nature to do. But the thing about it is, you have to continue to lock in with God, and God will lock back in with you. He may not give you $100,000 business the next day, but the thing about it is the process. The process is what's going to help you to not only hit $100,000, but the process is going to help you to fuel you as a different person. It will help you to be more confident. It will help you to have more faith. It will strengthen you on your journey to understand that all things are working together for your good. So a lot of people miss the mark because they want everything handed to them. But I have to tell you guys, it's the process that you have to enjoy, because the process is what builds your character. The process is what helps you to weed out the people who aren't for you and the people who are for you. They will begin to overflow and show up. So I wanted to make this video and let you know that sometimes you have to just let it go, and you have to let God, and you have to be okay with making the decision for yourself. You don't need anybody else to co-sign with you. God is the only co-signer that you need. So if you're ready to start your digital product business, I want you to understand that it is so rewarding. In the last 5 months, I've been able to make $12K all profit, you guys, without even having to do work. Like, I'm able to get online every single day, show up, motivate, and encourage people, doing what I'm doing right now, what I've already been doing all of these years, and didn't even realize what I was doing. I just was doing it because it was a part of me, a part of who God called me to be when he called me in 2017 to quit my job. So I am very grateful that I get up every single day and to make videos just like this to help other people to understand that it's not even about the money, it's not even about the business, it's all about God's will and doing his work. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you're ready to start your digital product business and you need more information on digital products, go down below and grab my freebie. In this freebie, I'm giving you more in-depth information about digital products, but I'm also giving you 100 digital product ideas that you can go ahead and get started with. But if you're ready to actually start making passive income online from selling digital products, you can go ahead and purchase my PLR digital product mini course. In this course, I'm teaching you guys step by step of what I have done over the last few months in order for me to make my first 12K. And in this digital product course, I'm also giving you digital products that you can resell and keep 100% of the profits, and you can get your digital product business up and launched in 24 hours if you follow the blueprint. So if that's you and you're ready to get started, go down below in my description as well as in my comments to get those links so that you can get started. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here on my next video. Bye.